Hello children, good morning. In today's class, we are going to do textbook exercises of the lesson Seher Goes Stargazing. Write neatly children and write with a dark pencil.
Children, today we are going to do subject verb agreement. So what is subject? The subject tells us who or what we are speaking about in a sentence. The predicate tells us something about the subject. Let's see here children. A bit, underline the subjects and circle the predicates in these sentences. First one is Seher was interested in astronomy. So what is the subject here? Seher. Because we are talking about Seher. Was interested in astronomy is predicate. Circle it. Because it tells something about the subject. Second one is Seher and her father went to Sariska. The subject is Seher and her father. The predicate is went to Sariska. We are talking here about Seher and her father. So this becomes subject and we are talking something about them. So this becomes a predicate. Third one, they are looking at the stars there. So what is subject? They. Predicate is are looking at stars there. Fourth one, Sariska is a wildlife sanctuary. What is the subject? Sariska is a wildlife sanctuary is a predicate. Fifth one children, the lodge was located in a quiet place. So the lodge is a subject because we are talking about the lodge was located in a quiet place. So this becomes a predicate. Next, read this conversation. First one, Seher. That star has a long tail. Father. That is not a star, it is a comet. Seher. I have never seen a comet before. Father. There are thousands of comets, but most of them are so far away from us that we cannot see them. Seher. Really? Yeah, father, you are lucky to have seen one tonight. So this is the conversation between Seher and her father. In the first sentence, star is the subject. Here star is the subject children. It is a singular subject. So we use the singular verb has with it. So star is a singular subject and we are using singular verb has. In the fourth sentence, the subject is comets. It is in the plural. So we use the plural verb are with it. There are thousands of comets, but most of them are so far away from us that we cannot see them. So comets is plural children. We are using plural verb are with it. Next one. In the third sentence, the speaker is the singular subject. I. In the sixth sentence, the singular subject is you. We use plural verb with the singular subjects I and you. So which one is the third one? Here. I. I is a singular subject. So the speaker is in the singular subject. So we are using have with it. Now next one. In the sixth sentence. In the sixth sentence, singular subject is you. We are using plural verb that is are with the singular subjects I and you. We always use plural verb with singular subjects I and you. Next page. The verb used in a sentence depends on the subject. A singular subject has a singular verb. A plural subject has a plural verb. This is called as subject verb agreement. So children, the verb is when it is used in a sentence, it depends on the subject. What is the subject? A singular subject has a singular verb and a plural subject has a plural verb. This is called as subject verb agreement. Now read this table to learn some rules for using singular and plural verbs. Here usage and example. First rule is we use singular verbs with numbers for money, weight and distance. We will use singular verbs with numbers, money, weight and distance. For example, 20 kilograms is a lot of gold. So 20 is the number, singular verb is we are using with this. Next one, we use singular verbs with uncountable nouns like milk, air, water, ice. So with uncountable nouns, we use singular verbs. For example, the air is clean here. Air is an uncountable noun and we are using singular verb is here. Next one, we use plural verbs with I and you. With I and you, we use plural verbs. Example, I read science magazines. You read sports magazines. Next one, we use plural verbs with nouns that are always plural. For example, my trousers are torn. Here, trousers are plural. So, we are using are. This is also plural. So, always we use plural verbs with nouns that are always plural. Let's do this B bit. Read this paragraph and write the correct verbs in the blanks. First, this look here. On a dark night, the sky dash lit up the hundreds of twinkling stars. So, is it is or are? On a dark night, the sky is. With singular noun, we use singular verb. If you are out in the desert or an open space away from the city lights, you might see thousands of them. So, we are using are here. Next, astronomers have or has studied stars for many years. We are using have. With plural nouns, we are using plural verb. Next, they have found that there are many kinds of stars. A group of stars that forms a pattern is called the constellation. There are 88 recognized constellations. So, with numbers, we are using are. Have you heard of the Orion? So, it is have you heard of the Orion? It is the most clearly visible. Next one, subject and object of verbs. Read this sentence. Seher studies stars. In this sentence, Seher is the subject. We are talking about Seher. So, Seher is the subject. The subject of a verb is the doer of the action. So, he is the doer. So, he is the subject of the verb. The subject usually appears just before the verb. So, here the subject just appears before the verb. Studies is the verb. It is appearing just before the here. Seher is the subject before the verb. It can be a noun or a pronoun. However, in a question, the subject is placed between the two verbs. The object of a verb is the person or thing that is acted upon by the subject. It follows the verb. It answers the question what or whom. So, object of a verb is the person or a thing that is acted upon, and it always follows the verb. It answers the questions what or who. For example, what does Seher study? Stars. So, stars is the object here. Seher studies stars. So, children, here Seher is the subject, stars is the object. So, object is stars. Next page, children, page number 67. Let's look at some more examples. Dad will drive the car. Dad and I will watch the night sky. I spotted a comet. In these sentences, dad, and I are the subjects. And the car, the night, sky, and a comet are the objects of the verbs will drive, will watch, and spotted. So, here dad and I are the subjects, and all the car, the night sky, these and a comment are the objects. You can see in the sentences, children. And the verbs are will drive, will watch, and spotted. Now look at C bit. Look at the underlined words and write S for the subjects and O for the objects of the verbs. First one, the astronomer gazed at the stars. So what is the astronomer? Is it subject or object? It's a subject. We are speaking about the subject, astronomer here. So it is subject. Write down S. Second one, I walk my dog every day. So I is the subject. My dog is a object. So write down O here. A young boy is playing the piano. We are talking about a young boy. So this is a subject. S. Fourth one, has Maya eaten her food? Maya is subject. Her food is object. So write down O. Fifth one, she is visiting her father. So she is the subject. Father is the object. Write down O. Sixth one, this girl has won the first prize in the competition. So the first prize is object. Write O here. Seventh one, the Khannas are moving all their furniture. We are talking about Khannas. So this is the subject. Write down S. Eighth one, the doctor advised him to rest for a few days. So doctor is the subject. Write down S. Now time to listen, children. Look carefully at these pictures. You will listen to some clues that will help you to identify each constellation. Write the correct number for each constellation names in the boxes. So we'll read a paragraph. In that some clues are given and you can write the numbers, which number it is. On page number 139, children, the sixth lesson, Seher goes stargazing. These are some of the clues given. You have to read them and write down the numbers in the boxes. I will send you the pics also. Just refer back once you have done. Now come to next page, describing objects. 4 planets of our solar system are shown here. Working in pairs, select 2 planets each and describe them. So children, you can describe any 2 planets at home as you are not coming to school. You can describe them to your siblings. Look at next page 69. You may use these hints to describe the planets. You can discuss about their size, bigger than, smaller than, almost as big as, or the color, light blue, golden brown, green, white and brown, dark blue. Other features you can discuss are tilted, white and brown strips on it, rings around it, a big dark spot on it. So you may begin like this. This is a picture of a Jupiter. It is which color? Brown. It has white and brown strips on it. Like then you can describe to your siblings. It will improve your describing abilities. Yes. Next, look at these pictures. Some pictures are given. Children, you can discuss this with your siblings. Now look at these pictures. Here some pictures are given. Turn the page. Here also some pictures are there. Now write the incident in your own words. Give the children names. You may begin like this. So some pictures are given, children. You can give the 4 children some names and write down an incident. One Saturday morning, he was sad. He could not run or play because he had hurt his knee. A little later, he saw his friends. They were, you can write down here, children. This is your homework. You have to write down in the space provided here. Okay, children, I will send you the pictures. Complete the textbook exercises also. Bye.